Grabbers, this is a horror alien time movie of 2005. How are you all, my sweet friends? Let's start the story. The film's story begins with a scene of an island. It was nighttime. A group of fishermen were out on their boat, catching fish. Suddenly, they spotted a meteorite streaking across the sky, plunged into the sea nearby. The fishermen decided to investigate. The boat's captain thought it might be some kind of signal. Perhaps a ship was in distress. It could be a flare gun shot. Someone might be calling for help. The captain's companion went to take a closer look at the sight. Then something comes out of the water and pulls him towards itself. And the captain comes to see. Then he does not see anything there, except for his companion's blood. For that, he would have done something. Something also pulls him into the water. The captain's son inside is in trouble. Now when he goes out to sea with an axe, then something attacked him too. The scene ends here. After this, the story goes to another small island and the people living there. We see a police officer. His name was O'Shea. He was always intoxicated. Today he goes to pick up a new officer. His name was Lisa. Lisa was transferred to this island for a few days. His habit was a lot of fun. But O'Shea does not talk to him on the way. When these two reach the police station, where Lisa meets her head, he welcomes Lisa. The head says that for a few days I am going out for work. That's why I needed a police officer in my place. So I think you will handle the work well. On the way, O'Shea says to his head, what was the need of a new officer? I was there. I would have handled everything. But his head did not trust him at all, because O'Shea was always intoxicated. Two fishermen are shown at the port of this island, who were catching fish. At that time, one of them catches a strange creature from the sea. When his other companion tries to see him, then that creature throws liquid like water on him. Liquid was not poisonous of any kind. Now that man felt that he has caught a strange animal, for which he can get a lot of money. That's why that man brought him home with him, brings and puts him in his bathtub, so that he can stay alive in the water. At the same time, on the other side of the sea, some people get dead whales, which was a very strange thing. O'Shea and Lisa go there to investigate. There was already a doctor there, who was checking the dead whale. He tells them that it has been dead for a long time. The marks on his body have come from the collision of stones. O'Shea was finding this very strange because he was living on this island for a long time, and nothing like this had happened before. After this, O'Shea goes to a man who was working on a building. He had a very big crane machine. He tells that man that you go and pick up the dead whale from the shore of the sea. This man now does the same. He takes his companions to the shore of the sea and picks up the dead whale. All the people had gone. Their work was also over here. Some of their stuff was left there. He sends his companion to the shore of the sea to pick up the necessary stuff, and he himself sits in the car and waits for him. As soon as his companion goes there, he sees strange eggs there. Before that, he goes back with the stuff. Something pulls him away from the sea. Now the man who was sitting in the car and waiting goes to see his companion, but there was no one there. After this, we see that hotel where Lisa was staying. There was a bar here, which was run by husband and wife, and O'Shea often came here to drink alcohol. The same man comes there, who got a strange creature. He tells O'Shea that I got a creature, whose price is very high. I will earn a lot of money by selling it. But O'Shea does not believe him. He thinks that he is drunk. He must be saying like this, he is joking with me, because O'Shea himself was drunk. On the same night, we see another man, who was the companion of the same man who had caught the creature. He was at his house, and someone comes to his house. Now when he goes to open the door, he sees a man. It seemed like he was hanging from something. Both his hands were up. When he goes ahead and sees, then something pulls him in the sky. The man's wife was also there, who was very scared seeing all this. She quickly closes the door of her house. She saw that creature, who had pulled her husband towards her. Yes, he was a dangerous creature, who was eating humans now. But how and from where did he come? We will know this by going ahead in the story. Now that woman was very scared in her house. She was hearing the screams of her husband. Eyes go to the chimney of her house. She thinks by seeing this that creature can also come from there. Before that she closes it. The creature also pulls her out of the chimney. They're the same man who had got the creature. He goes to his bathtub and sees. So from there that creature was missing. There was only one egg of his there. He comes out to check. He sees a strange liquid in the room. That creature was stuck to the wall, whose big tentacles were there, which looked like an octopus. The creature attacks that man, but he removes him from his path, also kills him. He is shown to us in the morning. Lisa asks the lady who works in the bar about O'Shea, because now she started liking O'Shea. She wanted to know, is she his wife or not? But that lady tells him that she is not his wife. He stays alone. After some time, that same man calls O'Shea, and Lisa had got the creature. That man had killed him and brought him to the lab. After the test, the doctor says that I have never seen such a strange thing. Looks very dangerous. He gives the creature the name of Grabber. That doctor shows him that this Grabber has a very long tongue. This creature only drinks water and blood. He also shows them his egg. After knowing all this, now O'Shea was seeing the whale incident and the creature incident. He quickly takes Lisa to the shore, where the same man's car was standing, whom O'Shea had sent to pick up